a social work major, and my study abroad experience was in Israel. I took a course there at a university in Jerusalem called Geographical Lands of the Bible Tour, and it was about geography and the history of the Bible. So I took a couple of courses actually right there at the university, but then we kind of toured the whole country. I went into it not really thinking that I would get to use a lot of social work skills. I was just doing it for the cool experience. But some of my favorite parts of the trip were talking to the local people, and I felt myself using social work skills by just hearing their hearts. There's a shopkeeper that had his own shop in Jerusalem, and he just told his story of being a Christian and also a Palestinian in such a harsh country that was so prejudiced against his people group, and hearing his heart was amazing. It just gave you just this really holistic picture of the Bible by talking about really practical things, like by the Sea of Galilee there's a specific type of rock, and so that's why certain miracles could be performed there. And down in the desert when the Israelites were wandering, there really are these huge deep-seated valleys, and so it would be really easy to get lost, and so you can imagine them wandering around for 40 years. So it was making the Bible come alive right before you, and it was amazing. I just took some time in the morning to watch the sun rise over this really, really cool geographical formation called the Super Bowl. If I serve a God who made this and still loves me and cares far more about the hairs of my head than this big formation, then I think I'll be okay. My name is Rachael Hyde, and I'm a pioneer.